Hi everybody, Dr. Samir Joshi here, of course, and I'd like to do a walkthrough of the entire system, ProfitEagle, for you here, so that you know step by step as to what exactly this system does and how you can work with it. Okay, so I'll just log in here into an admin account, which is pretty similar to all the other user accounts. It's just that it has this one more menu, which you will not see, but everything else is exactly the same. We did this on purpose so that even the admins all know exactly what the user experience is, which is why we've kept it like this. So, okay, so when you enter your account, this is what you will see on the left: navigation, the dashboard, lead generation, my traffic, my leads, affiliate links, and my emails. The clean dashboard shows you your lead stats. So I have deleted all the emails that I've used here for testing and have only one lead, just so that the graph is active. You'll see the number of emails that you have sent out over here. So those emails will show up once you start sending them out and when they go out. Okay, so there are various types. Some will be in queue. Most of your emails are going to be in queue and ready to be sent. Then there'll be sent emails of the last 7 days and sent emails of the last 24 hours. So this is typically one email per day that goes out. So if you have 100 people in your list, you'll see 100 emails that have gone out. And here underneath there are all the products that we have here in the system, and whether or not you have entered your affiliate link in the affiliate links section. It'll either show as red or green. Red for you haven't entered the link, so you can't promote the product, and green for you've entered the link and you can promote the product. But we'll talk about that in just a minute. So the first thing I want you to get a good handle of is basically what you see here under your own name, and you go to profile once you've logged in. By the way you log in, and let me probably just do that first. Let me log out, and let's say you have bought the system and you have received the registration email. Probably I should have talked about this in the beginning, but let's talk about that now. You've received the registration email that says click here to register. So what you want to do is that it'll get you to this screen, is what you will see over here, and then you enter your first name and last name. So I'll do that over here, and whatever your PayPal email address is. Now this is really important. Whatever your PayPal email address is. Now the networks have made some mistakes in providing us your data, so not all accounts could get created automatically, but that's not a problem. We've gone ahead and created all the accounts that needed to be created, or we got to know that they are missing. But if you can't get into the system, you should not panic at all. Here's the support email address. So just reach out to support, say that you cannot get into the account, and we'll set you up. But make sure that you have used your PayPal email address and that you're also mentioning what your PayPal email address is. So you use that, then you enter a password twice, and then you go register, and it'll say that you have successfully registered. So I will do that now. Let's go back to the login and let's log back in. Now, assuming you're in the system, the first thing is the profile. So you'll see your email here again. If you ever need to reset the password that you have reset once, you can do that over here. Then what you need to go ahead and do is that you need to put in your ClickBank ID. So whatever your ClickBank ID is, you want to put it in. Mine is, this is my ClickBank ID. And then the system will know it, and it uses your ID in different places, so you'll want to have done this for sure. But if you don't have one yet, you want to head over to clickbank.com. So let's do that right now. clickbank.com. And when you go here, what you want to do is you want to create an account. So I already have an account there, obviously. So you basically just sign up for an account with all your details and information, your banking information, your account information. This is really self-explanatory. And then what you will get is what is called your ClickBank ID. There are also instructions on the ClickBank website as to how you should do it. So, I won't go into too much detail over here. So once you have your ClickBank ID, it can be something like this, whatever you set it to, or some combination that ClickBank provides you, which you can most likely change. You come and enter it over here. Okay, here you'll be able to see what your membership level is. So this is obviously an admin account. So this has all possible levels. It has ProfitEagle Pro, it has the annual club membership, and it has admin rights as well. So everything over here is what you will see as to what your level is. So if you've just bought the front end, you won't see Pro. If you've bought Pro, you'll see Pro. And if you are a club member as well, then you'll see either club monthly or club annual over here. And you will not see admin rights. But what you could see is agency rights. And I'll talk about that in a bit later on in the video as well. So you want to change your name to whatever your name is over here. If it's already not set, in most cases it will already be set, but you can always change it over here. And then you go ahead and click save, and then you are okay with this. So I won't do anything over here right now because I don't want to change anything. Now this is a very important section, and that is the email settings. Email integration is the key over here. And what you want to do is you want to first enter your from name. So my from name is Dr. Samir Joshi, and whenever people receive emails from me, they'll have this in the from name, that this is the email it's coming from. The from email address, you want to put this in as well. So this can be an email address that you use. I do not recommend using Gmail for this purpose. This is not exactly the right way to go about doing things. Try to get a domain of your own. If you don't have a domain, then obviously just use whatever you have. But ideally, it looks professional as possible. If you have a unique domain name, it does not need to be your name domain name, but it can also be another one. Like, I don't know, make money online with, I don't know, Jacker or something like that, .com, and and your name is Jack. So things like that, all these things are possible. And then it's really important to be compliant with your spam regulations. You want to make sure that you provide your physical address. This is very important. And then in the sign-off text, what you do is that you always want to provide how your emails are going to finish off. Yeah. So this is, if you write, for example, all the best, and then your name, then throughout your emails that the system sends out for you, that's what's going to appear right at the bottom. So you want to make sure that if you like to write all the best, write all the best. Yeah. If you want to write to your success, that's fine as well. If you like to say thanks or cheers or whatever, however you like to make this as personal as possible. Yeah, but just remember that this will get used throughout the system of emails that go out. So all of them will sign off with that. Success has 2 S's. Okay, great. Now, so the other thing is that you want to enter your SMTP information over here. Now, many of you might not be familiar with what SMTP is. SMTP is actually a protocol that allows you to send emails through a server that is not necessarily yours. So you could sign up to a service like Mailgun or to SendGrid, to SendPulse. There are many of them out there, and I'm going to make a video specifically on SMTP settings, and you'll find this in the area of training as well. So be sure to look out for that. It might already be uploaded by the time this is done. So you want to enter all that information in here. I obviously can't disclose the information to you right now because this is my personal information, but you will get things like SMTP host and the port number, the SMTP username, and then all the other things that come along with it, depending on what provider you ultimately end up choosing. I do not recommend using Gmail for this. Very, very important. I know many of you have tried or try to use your Gmail account for this. It could work, but we found that it has limitations. So it's better to go with these services. The thing is that we don't partner with any of these services or are affiliated to any of them. So our advice is totally neutral over here. The idea is that, services like Mailgun, you can send out 10,000 emails for free with email, with an email service or SMTP service like Mailgun. Other services have other advantages. So let me just probably blend in over here the kind of things these providers do. So there you go. There you see what these various services are and what these offer you. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. And once you have your account details, I want you to come back here and enter this information in here. Once you have done that, head over here and send yourself a test email. Okay, important stuff. So let me just use this email address, and I'm going to send myself a test email. So the moment I do that, it says the test email has been sent. Now let me go ahead into my mail program and let me open that up. And I want to show you that the email actually has come through. I have a lot of emails over here. So let me go to this one. So the moment it has come up, I'll show it to you. So here's my email box, and this is the address that this was. Oh, there you go. So this email has been received. So this is a test email from the system. You see that my physical address is here, and obviously the unsubscribe information has been sent. So you see a live demonstration of how this actually works. So we can in fact even do this again. So there you go, another email has gone out, and there you go, it's again that it's reached me again. So this is how the system works, provided you have your SMTP settings perfectly in. So this is really important, but like I said, I'll be doing another video and uploading it. So now about the bounce and throttle settings, you don't need to worry about them right now, this is a more of an advanced thing. So I'll be also posting a video on this a bit later, but for now, if you're just getting started out, this is not something that you need to worry about. Okay, now a very important thing is tracking code. Now many of you are very interested in tracking as to how your pages perform. So if you're familiar with what Google Analytics is or any other such system, then what happens is that you can use this system like Google Analytics and put your tracking code in here. And when you do that, your tracking code will show up on all of your lead pages. And I'll show you that in just a minute. And that way you can independently track how your pages are doing. So we have a tracking system as well in ProfitEagle, but you can do your independent tracking irrespective of what we are showing over here. So this is basically the settings section, and that's really important. Okay, then the autoresponder integration. Now, let's say you have an account with GetResponse or MailChimp. And if you go to your account, you'll find instructions about how you can find what's called an API key. So we've included some information over here as to how the API key can be procured. And what you will get is that you will get an API key that is, okay, obviously it's grayed out by them right now over here. So when you have this key, and the status should be to active, you want to come back to the system and you want to put this key in here. The moment you do that, ProfitEagle is connected to your MailChimp account. Yeah, so this is a very important way, or very key way of integrating ProfitEagle with whatever autoresponder you're using currently. Okay, so that is, and you can do this for GetResponse and Aweber. Now let's go head over to policy. I've touched upon all these things very briefly in the training videos up above in this section, but here I'm doing like a real demonstration of how you would do this, because this is ultimately a walkthrough and this is going to go into a lot more detail. Now this privacy policy is in there and it is good for your business. Yeah, so this is, we've made sure that this is good and it has everything that you need to have in there. But what you can always do is that you can customize it. We recommend that you customize it. Seek some legal advice if you need to, and customize it. So if you want to say that it's not the owner of the website, but if you want to say the owner of the website is ProfitEagle.co, for example, if this is the name of your website, yours could be something else. Yours could be, I don't know, johndoe.com. So you can change this entire thing and you can save it, and this will get saved as your own version of the privacy policy. So you can use the default that we provide, but you can always modify it so you have your own privacy policy over there. So you want to make sure that you're complying with local laws and regulations. Now, we obviously cannot cover all local laws and regulations throughout the world with a generic policy. So the responsibility of making sure that your local laws are addressed is, upon you. But we've ensured that we've made this so generic and applicable that you can still definitely use this. Okay, now let's talk about some of the other things. So lead generation, starting off with lead generations. Before we get into lead generations, it's one thing is very important, that you customize what I call your thank you page offers. I've had some questions on this as to how one does that. Now, your thank you page offers are the offers that show up on the thank you page. So let's come up with some affiliate links. For example, let's say affiliate link 1, and this is my affiliate offer 1. Okay, and this can go on, my affiliate offer 2, affiliate offer 3, etc. Now it does say ClickBank product here, but it doesn't have to be. We've made it generic now, so it doesn't have to say, it doesn't have to be a ClickBank product. But I would encourage you to put these links in here, and if you have more than if you have all 4, then put all 4 in. But I'll just show you what happens if you just leave them like this. Or so let's say you just save them, and now your thank you page offers are ready. So you have a product. You can go to ClickBank, select an offer, bring that affiliate link back, and put that affiliate link over here. How do you go about building your list? And that's what lead generation pages are all about. So we provide you, depending on your level, 10 or 30 lead magnets. These are beautiful lead magnets and very valuable ones. So that's a combination of software and or information products. And then you can use this to build your list. So how do you go about doing this? So if there are 2 ways of how you can do this. Either you can share these links to the 3 different types of pages. Let's go into the pages and see what they look like if you haven't had a look at this already. And number 2 and number 3. do that. So all these, so this is the first template, second template, third template, whichever one you feel like using, you can use. So whoever is visiting your page, if they come in and enter their email address here and go on download now, let me just do this with one such email address of mine, then they will be sent to this thank you page, and where they, you know, this is your line, your gift is ready for download now. You'll find this in the thank you page offers. If you go here, your gift is ready for download now. If you've written something else here, then that will show up over here. Okay, then they can download their gift, which is the awesome plugin. And now watch. So you put these 3 affiliate links in, and you called them my affiliate offer 1, 2, and 3, and you left the 4th one blank. Okay, so now see what happens over here. Important to take a look. So you see my affiliate offer 1 is linked to hyperlinked to your one affiliate link. This is the other one, and this is the 3rd one. If you don't do that, by default something will show up over here. So this is just some placeholders that we have over here. I can just show you that if you take everything out over here, then the defaults will show up. Now I don't want you to use the defaults because the defaults don't have your affiliate links in them. So if you go here, you'll see that these banners show up, and these don't have your affiliate links in here. We've put default affiliate links, but these are not your affiliate links. So what you want to do is that you want to go ahead and definitely make sure that you have put some information in there before you start propagating your leads. So the same way over here, let's take another email address over here. I just started off with 1 lead, by the way. Let me take this one, and when you go here, the same thing shows up. So the same thank you page shows up, and then here let's do the same. Let's say like now let's take this one and another one, so the same page shows up here again. But like I said, you want to make sure that your thank you page offers have been entered. So if you're wondering, you said I'm completely new, what should I do now? What links can I put in here? What you can do is you can also put in the links of the products that you would typically put in the description of over here. So you can put in ProfitEagle 0 to 10K review and check-in Soshi Masters, just as an example. So if you put that over here, you can put in ProfitEagle because you are approved to promote it. Your affiliate link will look different. So you want to put your affiliate link in there. So I don't know, the second one was like, I believe 0 to 10K. So put that in, and then review and so on. Okay, so after you're done, you want to save all that. So when you save that, then you'll see that whoever visits your page, they'll see ProfitEagle, they'll see 0 to 10K. And we found that these banners don't convert as well as these simple links do. Don't ask me why that is the case, but that's just the way it is, and which is why we decided to get you the maximum and best conversions, that we put in the links in there rather than banners. And I believe the last one was check-in Soshi Masters. So let's save them all, and when people visit that link, that page of yours, oops. Save all. So, and make sure that there are links in here. If you don't put your links in here, then the banners will show up again, okay? So put save here, and then when you go here, you'll be able to see these 4 things with your affiliate links. And this is a very cool way of instantly monetizing your lead magnet. So now if you're wondering what you should do with your landing page links, so what I'd really recommend you to do is to share them on social media. So we provide you free traffic possibilities. So what you can do is you can actually log into your account, Facebook account. So let me just do this with this one over here. and let's say here's a free gift for you. Go ahead and grab this software totally for free. I don't know, put some emojis in there, something like, I don't know. And then all you need to do thereafter is that you want to post this on Facebook. So when you do that, so it's gone ahead and posted that on Facebook. So when you go to Facebook, you'll be able to see it over there. So that's the way you go about basically sharing these lead magnets. What I would also recommend you to do is you don't have to share it the way we offer it. So what you can also do is you can download the image, and what you can do is that you can share this image, and you can do something like take this link, and this is a secret tactic. Actually, this is the better way of doing this than sharing it directly. What I'd recommend you to do is that head over to Facebook, and what you do over there is that you create a new post, and you say this is a photo or a video, and you've downloaded this image. Just go show in Finder, and here it is. So if I say I want to use this image right here, this will be in the download section. Let me see if there you go. I can drag and drop it. The moment I drag and drop it, Facebook will take it and roll with the image. So you can say, check out this awesome software, free for you. You can write it a bit better, however you want it. And you want to go ahead and share it. Now, what you want to do is you'll say, what about the link? What's going to happen with the link? How do they come to my landing page? So what you want to do is that you want to take the link that we just got from here, this one. You want to copy this, and you want to post that link in the comments. Yeah. And you also even want to write, maybe the better thing to write over here, free for is check link in comments below. Now, when you do this, what happens is that if you put a link over here, if you put a link over here, then Facebook downgrades that post. Okay, so it will not show up for so many friends of yours. But if you just write text and a picture, or text or video, that's even better. Here we have only pictures, and put the link down in the comments. That's going to improve your chances of showing this to more people than to less. Okay, so I'm just going to discard all this. So this is the basic idea of how you share your lead magnets. Okay, so now let's go to my traffic. Now I showed you many possibilities of free traffic over here. This is great for you in the beginning. Okay, this is an amazing way of getting traffic to your beautiful lead magnets that you provide to the world. If you want to speed up this process, and this is an advanced stage, now I want you to come to the My Traffic section only after you have set everything up. Okay, I really want you to come only after you've set everything up, and this is basically a version, and I explained to you what this is. This is a way of getting traffic to your links, and you can buy actually traffic to get to your links, and when you do that, then we send you traffic to your links, and then you'll have opt-ins, and then you can promote your products to them. Okay, so that is how that system works. But like I said, I want you to come to this only after everything else is done. Now the My Leads section is going to share, store all the leads. So you'll remember when we started off this demo walkthrough, I had just one lead in here. Now I have 4 because I put my information here in 3 forms. So it's showing me that 3 leads have been added in. So this is pretty good. And all your leads will get shared or stored here. Okay, but in any case, let me just delete everything now, and let me start afresh because I want to show you a feature of ProfitEagle right here. Okay, so let's say you have a list from an autoresponder, and I didn't show this in the other video, but you have a list and you want to import this list. So what you do is that you go ahead and you go import leads. Now it's really important that you have permission to message these leads, email these leads, and you need to have a certain format that we provide over here. So if I go here into this file, your format of emails has to also be like this. So this opened up in the Apple version. Let me just go ahead and try to open this. I have to download it again. Let's just go into sample, okay? And let's download the sample. And I'm going to download this with Microsoft Excel so you can see what the format looks like. So the format really has to be like this, otherwise the system will not recognize your list. So you need to have campaign, comma, name, comma, email in the first line. This has to be the way it is. And then the actual information, which is new campaign, you need to want to have a new campaign and the name of the person and the email address over here. Now the system also is okay if you just have new campaign, comma, nothing over here, and then again another comma, and then John Doe, because at times you might have a list that does not address your name requirements, so that's fine as well. But you want to have this information. So just for the purpose of this demonstration, I just downloaded the sample list, and let me just re-import that into the system as contact. So what I'll do here is I'll go to the leads and I go to test, and this was the sample that I downloaded, and I go open. You have to have permission to email the leads. If you don't have them, do not email the leads. Please don't do that, because that is not, don't do this in ProfitEagle, and don't do this in any other autoresponder. That is just not allowed. That tantamounts to spamming, and we will take action with people who violate that. I believe every serious company should do that. So only if you have permission to email these leads, can you or should you email them. Now you would say, how do I know if I have permission to email them? If they have opted in through your system, which we showed right here, then obviously they have provided you permission to email them. That's fine. But if not, please don't email them. Okay, once you're done with that, once you've clicked that, go ahead and say import. And the moment you do that, you'll see that Steve Pan and John Doe with their email addresses, these are all fake email addresses over here. And I've also switched off the mechanism to check these, otherwise these won't get scanned in because they are bogus email addresses. So that's not gonna get imported, but like you saw that if you have the right format, you can import this. Let's do another test, and I have a test file over here with 10 email addresses. Again, we are starting off with 0, as you can see. So I have the test, I have permission to import them, and I have these 10 email addresses imported in here. So let's, for the purpose of the demonstration, take a look at what these files, what this file looks like. Okay, so if I want to take a look at that, I'll go here and I'll open this with Excel, and let's make this bigger again. So you see that the way this is that the campaign name and email, I've obviously blackened out or grayed out all the emails, blurred them out so that I can protect the identity, because these are real email addresses. And you always want to start with a comma, and then again comma, and then just the email address, because then you'll have campaign, comma, name, comma, email, because you don't have the campaign name and name. Otherwise, you can also just write new campaign, whatever the name of the person is, and then save that. Okay, so that's the way to import email addresses. Now, once you've done that, you've made your queue ready for the system to work. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at affiliate links. And here I want to do more of a demonstration than I have done in the other videos. So depending again on your level, you'll have either 10 or 20 products. Now this 10 or 30 products, I mean, this is a very important piece of information. This is what you want to write in your applications. So let me just copy this over here. I went and copy. And for any product, what you will have is, let me close all these windows right here first. What you will have is you have the JV page of that product. On the JV page, you will be able to see when the launch has been, and most of them have already been. And here you can apply for your links either in Warrior Plus or JVZoo. You can also enter your name and email address over here to be on the promoter's JV list. It's a good idea to do that. What you can see on this page is you can see a demo of what the system does. And then what you'll see over here is the entire funnel. So you want to make sure that you know what this funnel is about also when you promote other products. Okay, so that is the JV page, and what I want you to do is I want you to apply for promotion of this product. So if you do that, you'll be taken to this page. So it's good I'm not logged in with my credentials here. So this is how you get to this apply link. Now you'll see that there is also an apply button here. Even this button will get you to the exact same page. So if you see these two pages, they're actually exactly the same. Now what you do is now you log in. Okay, so you have to have a JVZoo account. If you don't have one, just sign up. It's really easy. You can just sign up for an account, and again, full legal name, address, confirm password, what your zone in the world is, where you're from. So I'm US based predominantly, so that's what my location is. But in any case, I wanted to log in, so I'll go back. I won't use my account. Let me just use another account over here, and I'll say I'm not a robot, and then I'll log in. Okay, now once I've logged in, obviously this is just a test account, so there's nothing going on here. And what I want to do is that I once I've logged into my account, assuming I have logged into my account and then I hit on apply, then it'll open up this form for me. Okay, so the vendors of this are Tom and Gaurav, my partners for ProfitEagle. And if there are any instructions here, you can read the instructions here, and you say, I've read the terms and conditions. Now you remember we had copied and pasted, copied this information over here. What you want to do is that you want to go here and you want to paste it in here. You want to paste it in here, say you're not a robot, so it's a CAPTCHA, and then you want to go ahead and request affiliate approval. So I won't do that now because Tom and Gaurav, or actually, why not? Let me just for demonstration do this, and your status will come to pending approval. If you already have been approved, then you'll see get links over here. Okay, so let me demonstrate that as well. So let me log out of this account and let me log into another account. Let me log into this account, go to apply links and apply over here. So here you'll see that I am already logged in. I'm approved because this is my own account, and obviously I'm allowed to promote it. Then I go to get links, and when I go to get links, JVZoo is taking a bit of time. So I'll copy this link. This is also what you'll get. I'll copy this link. So I'll come back here and I want to paste this link over here. Okay. So now my real link has been successfully saved. And this is how you want to go through this entire list. And this is actually one of the first things that you want to do, is that you want to make sure that you have gone ahead and gotten all your links. Now it might take some time to get approval from all the vendors. Now just to show you my own account, and you'll see that, you know, I started off afresh this morning. Today I have about 360 emails, which, and many of them are approval requests, and I approve them every few hours, not even once a day, but every few hours. and you'll see a lot of affiliate requests that come in. But we try to do approve these as fast as we can, and I know that other vendors do as well. So be a bit patient. Please don't give up. What I really want you to do as well is this. I showed you the JV page. Let's say a vendor is not responding to you, okay? And they're taking time to approve you. I want you to contact them. Contact them on Facebook, yeah? For example, you want to contact Tom on Facebook. This is just an example. And you want to send Tom a message, yeah, and say, hi Tom, let me just do this. Hi Tom, I am very interested. Let's say I am a ProfitEagle member and I'm keen to get approval from you. Thanks so much, and would love to keep in touch and promote for you. Okay, so you're an affiliate now, so you want to write this and then you send it off. So I'm not going to obviously send this to Tom because he's going to go crazy, say, why am I sending him such a message? And Tom is just an example. Yeah, you should do this with everybody. I don't want you to give up on contacting the vendors and striking a conversation with them. This is really important. So and if you were not making any headway with this, come back to us and tell us which of the ones did not get approved. And when you do that, then we'll be able to help you out with getting approvals. But remember that you have guaranteed approval on all of these products. It's just a matter of time, and you'll be able to get approval from all of them. Okay, so the last thing to do here is basically you have to choose your promos. Now, this is also one of the first things that you come here and do. You want to craft a beautiful welcome message over here. And in this welcome message, what you want to do is that you want to write a nice warm welcome message for your leads, so that they know what you're all about, and be creative over here. Open up. You say you are this and this, talk a bit about your background, why you're doing this, and then you come and save it. And whoever anybody signs up to your list, they'll get this message. And what a beautiful way of welcoming them. Make sure you write your name. I'm writing mine over here, and sign off over here. And then once you save it, then that message will get saved. Okay, how do you run promos? Assume that you have affiliate links and you can start promoting. Now what you can do is that you can start choosing promos. So you can choose in any order you have the approvals for you. So you can start, let's say, with FitInflux, and you can continue with a review, and you can, continue with traffic victory, and so on and so on and so on. And then you can add what's called add them to the queue. Now when you add them to the queue, a queue builds up. And the way the system works is, and here again, I don't want you to get disheartened as to what happened, why didn't my emails go out. The system sends out one email per product per day to all your all the people on your list. So let's say I have a list of how many do I have? I have 10 people over here. Okay, so this system is going to send out 10 emails in the day, a total of 10 emails, and one each to each one of them you saw on my list, and that will be the first email for ProfitEagle. And then the next day they'll get the next email for ProfitEagle, and then the day after the third email for ProfitEagle, and then thereafter, let's say if I've chosen review, then they'll get the first email for review, then the second email for review. So every promo is 3 days long. Okay, so this is why I don't want you to get disheartened and say, oh, my emails didn't go out. Not all emails are going to go out at one time. They're going to go out one email at a time, one email per day. Okay, so when you're done, you just add it to the queue. The queue will get built up I'm not going to do it again, otherwise it's going to start sending out emails to live email addresses. And then you just wait and track how your emails are going out. Okay, that's the way this thing works. Now, last thing I want to show you is the support section. This tutorial you'll find over here, which is in the tutorial section. You can contact us on support at any time. That's no problem at all. And when you do that, you'll go to this area. So you want to submit a ticket, provide us all the information as to what's going on. If it is an account related issue, make sure you provide your PayPal email address. I can't stress this more and often enough. This is very important for you to do. And that's the way to go about doing this. Now, one last thing I do want to show you is the agency rights. If you are a reseller of ProfitEagle, so if you have, this is an agency account over here. So watch over here, that here you will see the word agency. Okay, so your account will be upgraded to agency. If you have agency access, you'll say ProfitEagle, and then you'll have agency over here. And when you have agency, you'll have the right to resell this, to create new accounts and sell these accounts. Now, don't worry about you have 100 credits remaining. You have actually unlimited credits. We've just put it in there just for the purpose of display over here. So you can say test@gmail.com. If this is who your user is, or I don't know, user 1. And this has to be a real user. And when you do that, your new user will get created. And then you can provide them access information by going into their account. So whatever their first name and last name is first and last name, and then you set a password for them, whatever password you want to set, and you update the user. Okay, when you update the user, you can then email to them after they have paid you, and then they'll say they'll create an account, or they can be you can email that information to them, and then they can log into their account the moment that is done. Okay, so like I said again, don't worry about the counter here. You have unlimited access. It's just that this agency account, which is the test account, I have restricted to only 100 accounts, and each account counts as 2 accounts. So we did this for testing purposes, but you don't have to worry about it. You have unlimited agency rights. And if you're not a reseller, and if you want to sell ProfitEagle to your clients at whatever price you want, and you want to retain the profits, this is an amazing business model. I encourage you to become a reseller as well, because we help you out in amazing ways to go ahead and resell this program. Okay, so this is basically a over-the-shoulder walkthrough of how you can use ProfitEagle. It's an amazing system, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Okay, with that said, this is Dr. Samir Joshi signing off. Reach out to us if you have any questions. It'll be our pleasure to help you out.